Hey guys, today we're going to be looking at the Hockey Hall of Fame building. I'm going to start with a little bit of historical background. This building was first the Bank of Montreal building, which opened in 1886. It was designed by architects Frank Darling and S.G. Curry, who also designed the Victoria Sick Children's Hospital in 1892. The 1800s was a time period of great prosperity for Canada, where the country emerged from an economic depression a decade before. Toronto was the most optimistic city in the country since there was a rise in trades and factories being built. The overall design of the bank was an attempt to display prosperity and security. The facade showcases detailed stonework and has many wall carvings. These pilaster columns are mainly inspired by Baroque architecture, as some Baroque structures built their buildings with these types of columns, as you can see here in the Trevi fountain in Rome. The building is also constructed with many round arches, inspired by Roman architecture. You're greeted with a large round arch at the entrance, and taller windows are arched as well. Once we enter the building, you will find a beautiful stained glass dome. The ceiling measures 45 feet, which is impersonating the Pantheon, but at a smaller scale, of course. On the outside, you can't see any dome shape, and therefore, you think that once you enter it, you're going to see a structure similar to the Parthenon in Greece with no dome. But once you walk in, you're amazed with a beautiful stained glass dome, just like the Pantheon was intended for. It's pretty clear as to why banks back in the day were heavily inspired by ancient architecture. Like the Romans, they were such a prosperous empire and held a lot of power, and the architecture they left behind is a concrete display of power and security. Since banks are government-run buildings, they need to display their power as well. It's great to see such a variety of architectural styles in one city. Toronto is filled with architectural gems that really give the city character, and that's one of the main things that makes a city come to life.